Good day everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick on the zxspectrum 48K and we're going to be reviewing Killer Knight in our own shambolic fashion. This one was published by Phipps Associates in 1984. It's a platformer influenced, I presume, by Donkey Kong, so you know roughly what to expect, which was an arcade game from Nintendo in 1981. We saw the introduction of Jumpman, who was later to become a Mario. Well, Jumpman isn't in this one. Instead, you've got a knight, and we'll have a look at the instructions at the moment if they do come up. Now, this game would have cost you $5.95, so 1984. It's just getting outside the early 80s, but you need to rescue whoever's at the top. So you're transported back in time with your girlfriend for a freak time slip, and you are attacked by a knight killer something or other, wicked killing knight. So you can read that if you want to, but essentially, where in Donkey Kong, you have to rescue your girlfriend, which kidnapped by a large ape. Well, the chance of that happening. This time, you need to rescue your girlfriend who's been kidnapped by some crazy knight, which you need to kill by jumping over barrels. Yes, it still throws barrels at you. So jumping over those with timing. Keyboard 7, 8, 6 and 9, which are the cursor keys, which was common in a few games of this era on the ZX Spectrum. Now, although it's going to be quite basic, I do like that they've gone out of their way to change the font there, which wasn't an easy thing to do on the ZX Spectrum, so well done them. Oh, a bit of loading, I wasn't expecting that. Right, Killer Knight, Phipps Associates. It says 1984 in my thing here, but it says 83 there. Well, perhaps there was a delay. So here we go, let's try my best. Yes, typical basic ZX Spectrum beeping here. So this is a very, very, very basic looking game. We're going back to the beginning here. Do. Feels a bit like a type in. There we go. There's the Dark Knight stealing my girlfriend. And here comes some barrels. Oh my god, this is awkward. I don't like 6, 7, 8 and 9. And I can jump like that. So 6 and 7 left and right. No, 7 and 8 left and right. 6 and 9 are the jumping. Oh man. Looks like your jumping has to be precise. So life's in the bottom right. See, I've got 3 left. Score in the bottom left. Looks like we get a point every time we move a fraction. There's no up here, so I'm hoping we go automatically up the ladders. Yes. Now, if you fall down the gaps, you die. If you bump into a barrel, you die. On the bottom right, you can see in green, whoops, just about as an umbrella, which is one use. So if you fall down the holes and have that umbrella, you will survive once. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward in the controls here because it is so basic, although I don't mean it is programmed in basic, but it is a basic compiler that's just sped it up ever so slightly. I would prefer the jump button rather than this bit. Oh man, this is going to be very, very tricky. Will I complete level 1? Probably not. Do. So yeah, Jumpman had, what that, about 4 levels or something. Right, come on mate. So no animation in the character going backward and forward. I went to the umbrella then, pressed the wrong button. Oh, and I've fallen down a gap and I've died. If you've also fallen down a gap and died, then comment in the comment section below. Now, we all know this isn't expert gameplay. We're just trying to have a laugh out of it, get some fun, see what gaming was like back in that era, and hopefully bring back a few memories. But this one would have annoyed me silly, I think. I would have played Asteroids instead, or gone off to do something else. But yes, it's a very annoying game with very annoying music. But of an era, now I think you can get away, things are moving quick in this era, I think you can get away with this for 1982, like a first ZX Spectrum game, or even 83. 84, I think Daily Thompson Decathlon was on the scene then as well. Daily Thompson Decathlon or this, I mean this is $5.95, Daily Thompson Decathlon might have been $5.95, which one are you going to pick? I mean, that one's far more advanced than this, so this should really know better. This feels like someone doing it in their back bedroom. I mean, it's the sort of game I could maybe come up with now. That's a lie, I wouldn't be able to. Right, there's an umbrella. My umbrella. Ella. Yes, if you had this one back in the day, comment below. Why did you pay $5.95 when games like Attic Attack are out, and Manic Mania, Daily Times Decathlon, Commando? Why would you pick this in 84? So it wasn't good for the era. Not sure what it would have scored. I keep away from that. I do like seeing it because it gives me a bit of a Spectrum retro-ness. But back in the day, I would have hated the thing, and I don't think I ever would have got off level 1. But it's a museum piece. Oh, I got over those. That's good. Oh, well, maybe I will complete it then. But even if I've been good at it, yes. Jumping Jack probably is a better one. Have a that annoyed me a little bit as well. But that's more advanced than this thing. We should know better. Killer Knight. Well, it won't be a Killer Knight if you're playing this all day, that is for sure, right? Jump. I do have a poke for this game, but it's for infinite lives, and I don't think that's going to help me too much, because it seems that you start from the beginning each time. As I jump into a magenta barrel. Oh man, if you are a magenta barrel, or jumped into one, then comment in the comment section below. I don't know what a magenta barrel will be doing watching this. It's beyond me. I go off on a tangent, and if I analyse what I say, it's someone that should be in a mental home. Hooray! It's too late for me, my friend. If you're watching this, you're probably nuts already. But anyway, if you are watching this, and you are nuts already, then, or if you're not nuts, please subscribe. Yes, I think that was okay, me saying that. Big thank you to everyone that subscribed so far, keeping this thing on an even kill. We tend to review 2 zxspectrum games on the Saturday, and 1 on the Wednesday, which is our homebrew, so some of the modern stuff. And there's some great modern stuff coming out. If this come out now, I'd say they'll probably release it as one of those crack game competition things. So it's a tongue-in-cheek. But there's the Dark Knight up there with my girlfriend. She should just run off. I don't know. She looks like she's doing yoga. I think she's just got 2 arms in the air. She's doing yoga. Maybe she's doing Tai Chi. Anyway. Oh, what a night. Ah la 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 la. Boody boody boody. Right, come on. How did this get released? I don't know. It should have been a type-in or on a magazine cover tape. But here it is, being released for £5.95. I mean, I would prefer Donkey Kong. There are a few games of Kong that come out on the ZX Spectrum as well. Varying difficulty of them, but I like all of them better than this. Right. Okay, am I being cruel? Well, for 84, I don't think I am. And, yes. It's one of those ones that if it was on the tape amongst a number of others, I'd play it before loading the next one. But I wouldn't stay here a great deal. You've got orange brickwork on a white background, which is added to the basicness of it. But the best thing is the font in the instructions, which they seem to have abandoned it in the actual game. Why have they done that? Keep that lovely font you had in the instructions. Why have you gone to the regular basic font here? That makes no sense at all. It's almost as if the game was done, and then someone else came along and did the instruction bit. Oh, I couldn't even get through that. No chance there. The two balls randomly randomed, is the nature of random, in a row, and I just couldn't get past it. We aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes long. Don't know how long I'll be with this one. If you want to see other I haven't reviewed this system, but if you want to see other ZX Spectrum games we've reviewed, they're all in the playlist. There's a link to get there in the description. But if you want to go the long way round, click on my username, Umbrella Work. Click on my username, takes you to the channel page. Click on the playlist tab, and ZX Spectrum will be there, along with a list of other systems that we covered. Yes, we by far covered the ZX Spectrum games the most out of any category, but we do look at others. Commodore Amiga, Commodore 64, Mega Drive, Atari 2600, and in the past we've looked at PlayStation, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and Game Boy Advance even as well, which is a handheld I loved back in the day. Oh man. I had a PS Vita as well, but didn't have too many games for that. Never really took off like I wanted it to. If you are the Dark Knight, well done you. If it was the White Knight, we wouldn't be able to see them. I'm quite confident I never would have completed this game. We sank going. I mean, look at that top bit there. There's just if I'm not finding it more difficult enough, top bit there's just one graphic. Look, one 8x8 square. It's game over. Press any key if you dare. I mean, I got a high score there, but there's no high score chart. It's just there. So 881. Here he goes again, the Dark Knight of Doom. Right, so as you can see, my score goes up every time I move. Oh, God. Right. Jumping is tricky. You need to jump as soon as the thing is about next to you. Which you need top reflexes, and he's a small little chap, so it hasn't got the animation of Lemmings, which is also 8x8, I think, those. Check out our review of Lemmings, 128k. It was quite a way ago that I reviewed that one. We don't know what this knight is called going up there. All we know, he hasn't got a horse. And, I mean, it doesn't work, does it, as a premise, it's medieval. I mean, why would you be going up ladders? Unless this is a castle, maybe. We can argue that. But why is it an orange castle? Well, yellow and red brickwork there, which is giving the illusion of orange. This is the furthest I've got so far. Oh, good, look at that. And I've also got an umbrella. Here we go. This could be the go. Superman music, and he crashed into a tree. I've been playing this much longer than I intended for what is quite a basic game. If you're still with me here, then well done you. Big thank you to the members, keeping this thing going. God, I don't, just lately, I don't know how I'm keeping it going, but I'm keeping it going, as I go gradually more and more insane, but we're stress busting, and that's the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that matters. Oh, and oxygen, that matters, and food, yeah, and having somewhere to live. But I don't think the Dark Knight needs to worry about that sort of stuff. He's a Dark Knight being dark. He must have some good qualities. Maybe he gives to charity, I don't know. But it needs to be investigated, but they don't tell you in the instructions. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. Pretty basic as it is. Not worth $5.95 in 1984, and as I say, it's a bit of a cheap releasing it as a full price game. But anyway, hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Killer Knight, very tricky with the jumping, posed by Phipps Associates in 1984. A game I would have played a couple of times, but then basically avoided influence from by Donkey Kong, the arcade game from Nintendo in '81. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then please put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. God, this sound's making me go loopy, or more loopy than usual. Until next time, take great care of yourself. And a very fond goodbye. Goodbye. I go off on a tangent, and if I analyse what I say, it's someone that should be in a mental home. Hooray!